It isn't like mediocre innovations here, Larry Nixdorf. That's not the name of the company, buddy. They're called Ultimate Innovations, and there's a reason for it. This is a great example of it. These are really an innovative item in your yard. So I'm bringing in Larry. Larry, a set of 2 of these stakes at a clearance price. Tell me about the Ultimate Innovations kind of mission on this.
Well, you know, Ultimate Innovations is Roxanne De Palma and her husband Bob. They started on QVC 35 years ago.
Wow.
And they just want to bring fun, easy to use products for your home and garden to the QVC customer. And Rick, this is truly one of those because this is inspired by nature. You know, those bright yellow dandelions. And some people think they're a flower. Other people think they're a weed. But no matter what you think of the dandelion, they will turn into seed in that big, beautiful puffball. And Rick, come on. Do you remember how fun it was when you were little to pick those and just blow them? The seeds would go everywhere and you'd make a wish. Well, that's what we tried to do with these. We recreated those puffballs with all these swirling little wires that to me look like a contemporary piece of art. They're very unique that you don't really see anywhere else. But then my friend Roxanne, who is a solar snob, she put the LED light on the inside. And she didn't want just a white light, Rick. She wanted color morphing. So at night, when the sun goes down, these are going to turn into reds and greens and blues and yellows and just reflect all over those little wires.
So there we go. So this is not choosing a red. It's not choosing an orange. It's morphing as we speak. Is that right?
You get it all, my friend. And plus, for this great price, you are getting 2 of these. They're both 32 inches tall, so it's a nice statement piece. Very unique. They're all weather resistant, so you can put them out now. You can use them all year long. And Rick, these are going to really enhance the outside. They're not going to overpower. They're going to give you that really enchanting look, like that big burst of that, again, that fluff ball that we see from dandelions. They're truly a unique experience, and all you have to do, turn them on, put them in a bright, sunny spot so that the sun absorbs into the solar panel, and it's going to give you that really hassle-free lighting experience.
M94224. So if you're joining us right now, we're in the midst of a garden event, home and garden event, and we got some great offers like clearance prices. This is one of them. So it's $800, $500, $75.90. Use the phone, call, make it happen, and bring it home. It's also on 3 easy payments. It's also a 30-day return policy. No need to worry, even though it's clearance price. And to take a tour on this, from top to bottom, we're talking about 32 inches. And here, by the way, is a close-up shot, Larry, of, if you're wondering, well, where's the solar panel? It's not up top here, not over the top of this like a lot of solar lights. It's kind of down here, kind of, you know, out of the vision or out of the view of the artwork of the actual light. So the sun collects here and then transfers that energy up to creating this light, and then that LED light color morphs and then bounces and refracts off of all that pretty metal, correct?
You got it. You don't even need me for this, Rick. You got it.
I'm a trained professional. I'm a trained professional. And by the way, you get a set of 2. So it's a big price, $13 a piece. So let's put these in places. Paint some pictures here for us, Larry.
Well, what's really great is, again, they're 32 inches, but like how you saw on my set, you can put them at different levels and make it very interesting. Maybe you live in an apartment or a condo and you have container gardens. Put it by the front door, put it in your porch, your balcony, anywhere where it's going to get that bright light. Think about maybe you have a little, like maybe mulch bed or flower bed down by your mailbox at the end of your driveway. Nestle them in there. In your garden, especially at the beginning of spring, before everything starts to bloom and it's just a bunch of green. These are going to enhance the outside. They're going to give you that fantasy look. And again, it's like a contemporary piece of art during the day. It's really going to give you that glamour look because the sun will reflect off these individual little metal wires. But then at night, Rick, that's when the magic happens.
Great. We're going to bring our lights down in our studio a little bit again to show you that magic happening. Again, this is available right now at a 25% savings. So sun goes down, light comes up, and you can see it. That light, it looks like it's throughout. It's actually within the actual metal here, right? And just bouncing off. So it's really pretty.
Right.
And it is morphing as we speak. We do have an Ask Us question. My friend Shane backstage wants to know, will this rust over time?
Nope.
Great.
Nope. This is actually all powder coated. It's plastic connectors, so you can put this out weather resistant all year long and not worry about it.
Great. There it is. How many different lighting effects are we talking about here, Larry?
You know, I'm not exactly sure. I know it goes to the reds, the blues, the greens, the purples, the yellows.
That's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough. That's a lot, right?
Rick, the only color you don't have is plaid, if that's
Yeah.
a color.
Also, just to point out in the last 30 seconds, it's not a flash change like twinkling Christmas lights. It's a slow morph, right?
It's a slow morph just to give you that nice, relaxing, gentle look at the dandelion.
All right, M94224, item number. If you're shopping right now, $26.99. Final thoughts, all you, Larry.
You know, this checks off everything on your checklist for a really cool outdoor decor. It's got that unique contemporary design. Check. It's got that nice light of color morphing. Check. It's got the solar power, so you don't have to have any additional expense. Check. And Rick, you get two, and I think that's a double check.
Very good. Great to have you here, buddy. We appreciate you. All the best, Roxanne.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate you as well, and I definitely will.
All right, more to come in the show. Home and garden event. Clearance pricing is your friend. $800, $500, $75.90. Come on in.